I'm so glad to be home. That was exhausting. Yeah, now you see why I didn't want to spend the night there. The long drive home is worth it to not have to deal with my family in the morning. All the questions. I know they want to catch up, but do they have to be so invasive? What? No, I wasn't saying anything about the marriage questions. I mean, that's annoying too, obviously. Marriage. Why would we be thinking about that already? Do I want to get married? Well, it's kind of old-fashioned, right? Like, we don't need to be married to know that we love each other. You wouldn't mind? Well, that's good. Sure, I mean, we could get married for tax purposes, and it'd make it easier to buy a house, probably. A wedding? Well, we can just sign the paperwork, right? No need to have a big thing about it. Like, me in a wedding dress, can you imagine? Talk about embarrassing. I mean, we could get wedding rings if you want. Don't have to make it fancy, like those people that get the date etched into them. How lame. And don't expect me to start gushing about you to anyone who asks if we're married. I wouldn't do that. I mean, if we were to get married, but there's really no need to, unless you really want to. You want what I want. That's such a non-answer. If you want to get married, just say so. I know it's not a big deal. Just forget it. I didn't want a wedding that bad anyway. No, I wasn't saying that. I mean... Okay, fine. I do want to marry you. And I want to have a wedding and wear a nice dress and show everyone that you're mine forever. And I want us to get matching rings with our wedding date etched into them. I want to be your wife and tell people about you when someone asks if I'm married. Okay? I didn't say it before because it's a big thing and I didn't want to seem like I was pressuring you. I didn't want to be that girlfriend that's always pestering for a proposal and a big wedding just because she wants to fit the life script. Like it's just something to check off a list. And I didn't want to scare you off. It's a reasonable thing to worry about. It's a big commitment. And if things started getting that serious, you might get sick of me. I know we already live together, but it still changes things. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Well, it feels like one. Yeah, it doesn't have to be right away. It'd just be nice if we could get married, or at least think about it. No, of course it's not just for the wedding or the rings. Stupid. I want to marry you because I love you. And I don't want to just be your girlfriend anymore. Why do you want to get married, huh? Is it just for the taxes? I bet it's for the taxes. Jeez, don't just say something like that. I'm not saying it's bad that you want to call me your wife. Well, if you're that desperate, then I guess we have to get married. Not that it's a big deal. I love you too. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I kept forgetting to do this. Thank you, Cloudberry Bob, for the coffee donation. Really appreciate it. Even if I forgot to say so.